Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. This is for Didactics of English, the Phase 2 Practical Components, Educational and Pedagogical Practice. I'm going to be the master of speaking. So why is speaking important? It's important because it is used twice as much as reading and also writing in our communication on our daily basis. Speaking is the art of expressing our thoughts, our opinions, or what we would like to do using our voice to different audiences. It can be family, relatives, it can be at work or even in schools. Speaking is important because it allows us to communicate with others, to ask for example, to ask for help, to ask a question about where to go, where is the nearest restaurant, for example. It allows us to make connections orally with our friends, to talk about what is going on with our lives, maybe at work, at school, something that we did not understand, and we would like another colleague, for example, or classmate to explain something to us. That is when we make connections orally. And finally, when we really master the speaking skill, we are able to actually talk about a specific topic, to specialize on a specific topic, but in front of an audience. Let's say, like, for example, in a conference. So it involves vocabulary, it involves grammar, the rhythm of the phrases that we speak, the turn taking, and knowing what's appropriate in different situations. So when it comes to the teaching approaches and techniques, we have to set a clear aim. And we have to provide a strong context, pre-teach key language, for example, specific vocabulary that the students should know before starting to learn a topic, to do, for example, a role playing. We have to model a task, how they can begin a conversation, how to maintain the conversation, and how to end it. And finally, after the exercises are done, we have to give the feedback so they can repeat that pattern. If an expression that they used was actually incorrect, we have to correct it, but at the end, because we have to let them flow with the vocabulary and expressions they already know. So they can, improve with time. When it comes to speaking principles, to have clarity, we have to teach students how they can speak, how they can pronounce every word, so the audience or the other people they're referring to, they can hear and understand clearly. The organization of the words, it has to do with the syntax or the grammar, what comes first, whether the article, the adjective, or the noun. We have to engage with the other people because we have to pay attention to the other person. It also has to do with our body language because we have to be attentive. We have to use very good corporal expressions so the other people do not feel uncomfortable on that, or that we are not paying attention to what they're saying. And also, of course, rehearse. We have to rehearse what we would like to express, maybe let's say on a role play situation, so we can improve and fix all of our mistakes. When it comes to activities that we can do in class to foster speaking, we have some twisters because it helps us with the speaking pace, intonation, and pronunciation. Also, when it comes to the phonetics, with this we can learn and practice the pronunciation, identifying the word stressed in a dictionary with apostrophe. The apostrophe is in the beginning of the word, for example, in always we have to emphasize that first syllable or phoneme. And when it's in the middle, we have to do the same thing. And within the rhythms, it's important to know the rhythms of the English language. When we're happy, when we're mad, when we are uncomfortable. So we can do this by reading poems, limericks, and news to read them out loud to get a sense of how English rhythms actually works. The common speaking challenges and solutions, we have fear of making mistakes. We have to praise, the effort rather than the accuracy. We have, when it comes to limited vocabulary, we have to provide the students with the vocabulary that is needed for each situation. When it comes to overthinking grammar, we have to prioritize fluency over grammar. But then when the student gets fluency, we can start, correcting all the syntax errors. And finally, when it comes to the pronunciation issues, we have to use some pronunciation exercises. Also, it's very important that they can practice using minimal pairs, listening, or mimicking the native speakers. And we have here the can-do statements of the CEFR from English A1 to English C1. From I can use simple phrases and sentences to describe where I live and people I know. To I can present clear, detailed descriptions of complex subjects, integrating sub-themes, developing particular points, and rounding off with an appropriate conclusion. The different educational sites to download or to create a material, we have WordWall, Quizlet. These two tools are very good for doing different flashcards, different grammar exercises, so the students can familiarize with different topics or situations. And of course, now that we are on the AI generation, we can use this Speak website to practice the speaking with an AI. And it would gives you automatic feedback about what to fix. And that would be everything. Thank you so much for watching.